There we have it. 10,000.
What?
What did we get?
1,000.
10,000?
Yeah, 10,000.
Woo!
Like 10,000.
Yeah.
10,000.
Good morning. It is Friday, and this morning I am gonna do some stuff in the laundromat I've got to get done, and then I'm gonna work on some more proposal, and then what else? Oh, I'm switching systems for our lawn and landscaping system. So Jobbers, I looked into yard books, and now I'm trying Jobbers, and Jobbers rep is gonna be calling me at 10, and we're gonna walk through the software. So that's what I'm gonna do this morning. What else I gotta do? Oh yeah, sometime hopefully this afternoon, Jeff from Eye Candy Studio here in Jackson, Minnesota, he'll be calling me. And when he starts getting stuff rolling for the vinyl, the wrap on the dump truck, I want to get some videos, you know, so I'll get you guys a before and after. So yeah, let's get this stuff done that's in the laundromat quick. I'm gonna go drop off some iPads here that we got done, so let's go do that. Head out and go drop off these iPads. We just had 2 this time. So people coming to wash clothes already this morning. For the laundromat, Saturday and Sunday is the busiest time. So today, like I said, I'm gonna finish up a few bids and send them out. These ones, some bids I just, if it's not like a big project or anything, or it's like lawn mowing, what I normally do is just if the clients request just to send the bids in, then I do, but I prefer to just talk to the clients, because then you can explain, and you know, so that you can talk to them and be on the same page of what they're requesting and what their needs and wants are, than just sending some paper into them. So yeah, if I could, I'd personally just, when I do bids or proposal, I just like to talk to the customer and present it that way. It is cold though on this Friday morning. It's got to be like 20 some degrees. I'm just excited for the season to start, but snow in the forecast for Saturday, Sunday, Monday maybe. One of them days or 2 of them days.
So you need to go out and do at some point during the day, or like site visits that you need to do, and then actual jobs can be scheduled in down below. Within Jobber, you have a few different options of which you can schedule. So you can schedule basic tasks, which would be how you would schedule like a quote for yourself to go out and do one.
Okay.
And as you get going in Jobber, you're going to start building out his work history. So you're going to start seeing all of the quotes that you've ever sent him, and whatever jobs that didn't mean to do that. But you're able to see whatever quotes that you've done for Ed, and whatever jobs you've done, and whatever invoices you've issued to Ed as well. So then that way you can start keeping track of all of the money like that Ed particularly owes you. We'll keep track of payments and invoices. You can see his current balance, and then you can add internal notes and attachments to Ed as well. The account,
Okay.
like chemical tracking and whatnot. If you do have any questions in the meantime, please don't hesitate on reaching out and letting us know. We want to make sure that we're able to assist, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
For today, have a great rest of your day and a great weekend, okay?
Yep, you too. Thank you.
Okay,
Yep, bye. Been in the office most of the day and went out with a friend for a little bit to go eat. And now I'm gonna head over to the decal guy. He's printing some stuff off, and I'm gonna go check it out. So let's head over there.
He thinks it's Friday and time to quit working.
How's it going?
Good, how are you? I'm just saying, it's been just nuts this afternoon with people coming in like everybody else is taking the afternoon off and walking by to check everything out.
Awesome.
I'll start the big printer for you too. It should give a pretty cool little print as far as how it'll come out. So we're ready to go, and we're going to that. I got it.
All right, so we are here at Eye Candy Studio in Jackson, Minnesota. Just getting the stuff printed out, right, Jeff?
Yep.
Printed out, and what do you call that when you're doing that? Okay.
Weeding the vinyl.
Weeding the vinyl. So he's just weeding the vinyl on this one.
Pulling out what we don't want.
Okay. So this goes on the side of the dump box. And now we are printing the actual hood.
Yep,
For
the
the hood?
hood and the tailgate graphic, or parts of the hood and tailgate graphic.
Jeff actually started in a smaller shop than this. What was that other shop you had?
20 by 20.
20 by 20. You couldn't fit this thing in there. So that's what he started out with. And how long have you been here?
I've been in this building for just probably 3 years this spring.
3 years. You like it so far?
Yeah, it's working out good. I'm sure it'll be something we'll probably outgrow with in the next 4 or 5 years, but
It's a good problem to have.
for most of the work that we do, it works real good.
And Jeff's been doing my vinyl for what, 5 years, I think, probably. I think, because I've been in business for 8 years. More than 5 years.
Well, we did your first Chevy truck.
What's that?
We did that. Oh no, not your very first.
No,
one.
we did that 1996 Chevy.
Yep, that was the first one I did for you. With
Yeah.
your old logo, or we
What-
kind of revamped it at that point.
Yeah.
Didn't we?
Changed the
And
logo.
then it was like a year or two later you came up with this one.
Yeah,
So
yeah, it's been a while. And he does great work. So how fast does this print? Like how much can you print with this thing? Like how? What would this take?
like
Like,
about 8 feet of printed, like say it was full color 8 feet
yeah.
worth at, this is a 54-inch material. It'll take about a half hour to an hour depending on what kind of print
Right.
quality we want. Yours here, we're printing about 36 inches, take about 12 minutes.
Right. So it's nice equipment. And this is, you bought this 2 years ago? Or a year?
This is 3 years on that.
3 years on that one?
Yep.
Jeez.
Right now, it just got done printing the registration lines for when we'll cut. So we'll also cut out around the graphics and the
Okay.
lettering that's here. But we'll print this first, and then we'll put it into the laminator. The laminator puts a protective cover on it. and then we'll bring it back over to this side and let it.
And then you feed the same.
Yep. When I put yours back into this machine, it'll come in here and it'll recognize these points, and then it will from that point realign the material and then go around and cut whatever we programmed in to cut. This is kind of an odd, I shouldn't say it's odd, but there's most systems like this will use a separate cutter. There's a handful of them out there that build the cutter into them, and basically it's for people like me that have small shops.
Right.
You know, ideally if you could just have this thing running prints all day, and then what needs to go to the cutter versus what could just go to the table and be cut out. You know, because if it's just a big square, we don't run it back through the cutter.
Right.
We just roll it out over there, cut away.
Awesome.
And like that too. We do build in like a little bit of leeway. So like on this, there's like basically about 1/8 of an inch outline around that. So if the cutter's off just a little bit, you don't notice it.
I see. Yeah.
So it looks fat coming out through there right now, and there's a white one that goes on the tailgate. This one's for the front.
So like that eye, when you cut it out, you'll have that line.
Yep.
It's not a solid line.
Yep.
I see what you're talking about.